Too late isn't in your vocabulary. Reach your next goal at University of Maryland Global Campus. Get the accredited education you want wherever you are, on your own schedule. UMGC offers online degrees and certificates to help you level up your skills. Apply now and save with no application fee through May 31st. For more than 75 years, UMGC has been transforming adult lives. Access online courses, faster onboarding, and success coaches that help you along the way. Plus, UMGC makes an accredited online education more affordable than ever, with scholarships, interest-free payment plan, and no-cost digital resources in place of most textbooks. Choose from more than 125 degree and certificate programs in career-relevant fields and receive lifetime career services at no additional cost. Gain skills local employers are looking for in business, cyber, IT, healthcare, and more. Get started on your undergraduate or graduate degree or certificate online. No application fee if you apply by May 31st. Learn more at umgc.edu/podcast. Certified to operate by Chev.
This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2736. Is location independence bullshit? And forever does not exist. Both by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of the Minimalists.com. And I'm Justin Malik, the guy that reads to you every single day of the year, including weekends and holidays, to help you live a more meaningful and positive life. 2 posts today. So let's get right to them as we optimize your life. Is location independence bullshit? By Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of the Minimalists.com. I can't be a minimalist because I don't have the desire to travel. Man, if we had $1 for every time we heard something like that. Many people stumble across the extreme aspects of minimalism and immediately think, that is not for me. They see minimalists with 55 things and think, not only does that seem unattainable for me and for my family, but I don't even want that kind of lifestyle. They see minimalists with peripatetic lifestyles who travel all over the world and say, that's cool, but I don't want to do that. But of course, minimalism isn't about counting your stuff. Even Dave Bruno, the guy who started this whole counting thing with his 100 thing challenge, would tell you that counting is not the point. And minimalism isn't about traveling all over the world with everything you own strapped to your back either. Rather, minimalism is about taking the time to get rid of the excess stuff in your life so you can live a more meaningful life and focus on what's important. Thus, there is nothing wrong with living with 67 things or living in hotels in a bunch of different cities. We respect that. But we respect it because those people are pursuing the lifestyle they desire. A meaningful life to them is one that is filled with travel and meeting new people in new places and having new experiences all over the world. This is how they are growing as individuals, which is extremely important and admirable. Conversely, there's also nothing wrong with owning 417 things or not counting your stuff at all. If you want to travel the world free of the burdens of location, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. However, sometimes people don't want to change their geographical location because they feel tethered to the area in which they live, meaning that people have families and friends that are very important to them. One of the key factors in living a happy life is our relationships with others. But that doesn't mean that one must stay in the same place forever. True friends remain friends regardless of your location, and your family will always be related to you. Plus, your immediate family can move with you if you decide together to make a location change. If you desire to live in a new place, don't let the anchor of relationships hold you back. There are endless possibilities of new, exciting relationships everywhere. Conversely, there is something to be said for planting roots within a community. If the meaning of life is contribution, which we strongly believe it is, then a great way to contribute is to establish a foothold in a community and to contribute to the people in that community. That's not to say you can't travel and still contribute, but communities require community leaders, and thus someone must establish themselves as leaders within a community for the community to flourish. Even with a strong tie to a community, it's advisable to take the occasional journey outside your comfort zone to see the world from a fresh perspective. But we don't feel obligated to travel, and that is perhaps the difference. So if you're contemplating a minimalist lifestyle but feel burdened by the whole traveling requirement, don't be. The majority of minimalists are not nomads. Some minimalists have families and children and suburban homes and personal baggage and go to school and practice their religion and live extraordinary lives with less stuff. That's the commonality. Minimalists live worthwhile lives by eliminating excess from their lives. Minimalists live a life of freedom, one in which they are aware of what's going on around them and inside them. And regardless of their traveling preferences, They are walking with the living, not the dead. So no, we don't think location independence is bullshit. If you're passionate about traveling, then by all means, have at it. Minimalism is great for that too. But you can be happy either way. Said another way, there is no wrong way to live a minimalist lifestyle. A location-independent lifestyle, a lifestyle of moving and traveling all the time, or a community-based lifestyle, or a combination of the two in some cases, are equally valuable. Forever Does Not Exist by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of Minimalists.com. Everything is ephemeral. On a long enough timeline, everything ends. Your relationships will end. Your happiness will end. Your depression will end. Your life will end. Nothing lasts forever, not even those diamonds in the advertisement. Yet we live our lives like the best things will continue into perpetuity, like the good stuff will stick around and the bad stuff will go away once we obtain everything we want. But good or bad, life is limited. Everything is eventual. Endings are inevitable. Feel warm and fuzzy yet? You should. The most important reason to live in the moment is nothing lasts forever. Enjoy the moment while it's in front of you. Be present. Accept life for what it is, a finite span of time with infinite possibilities. Treat friends with the utmost respect. Treat your lover to your full attention. Treat today like it matters because it does. Now is the only time to live in the moment. Don't wait until a special occasion to show the people in your life you love them. If we wait until their birthdays, Christmas, or next week, the moment may never come. Say the words and show it in your actions every day. You just listened to the posts titled, Is Location Independence Bullshit? And Forever Does Not Exist, both by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus of Minimalists.com.
At Discount Tire, we know your time is valuable. Get 30% shorter average wait time when you buy and book online. Did you know Discount Tire now sells wiper blades? Check out our current deals at discounttire.com or stop in and talk to an associate today. Discount Tire.
Let's get you taken care of.
We've all heard about the benefits of meditation and deep breathing, but sometimes we feel we need more to solve our underlying causes of anxiety, depression, or anger. Introducing my new favorite mental health app, Neurocycle, a clinically tested app whose mind management system has been over 30 years in the making. It's a simple audio and video guided program you do over 63 days to identify the root cause of whatever is causing you pain and rewire this pain as healthy new neural networks into your brain. I've been using Neurocycle for a few weeks now, and I'm already feeling a lot more clarity on where some of my own struggles originate. I'm learning a lot about myself, and it's amazing to think that there's still another month plus before my 63 days is up. I can tell there's still a lot of growth to come. And for a limited time, get 50% off your first month subscription with code OLD. Go to neurocycle.app, that's neurocycle.app, and use promo code OLD so they know we sent you. Thank you to Josh and Ryan of The Minimalists, who, fun fact, were the very first authors I got permission from to narrate their content way back in 2015, which is why I narrated them in episode 1 of this podcast. They've always been supportive, and so a special thank you to them because this podcast might not have existed if they had said no back in 2015. Anyway, regarding the second post, Forever Does Not Exist, we're going to dive into this topic a little bit more on tomorrow's episode by Ceylon George of Spiritual Living for Busy People. The article is titled, What to Do When Life Falls Apart, and it has a lot to do with this idea of nothing lasting forever. So I'll save my commentary about that on tomorrow's show. But back to the first post about location independence and traveling. As I always say, do what works best for you. As the minimalist said, there's no travel requirement, and minimalism is still valuable. Finding what level of possessions is best for you will take some time and experimenting, so try something out that you hear on this show, because if we're not trying and simply listening instead, yes, there's some benefit to just simply listening, some awareness maybe, but not nearly the same as actually experimenting. There's so much more to gain that way. So try things out. Let me know how it goes. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.